Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome September Cohort. I'm so excited to welcome you guys to your very first meeting. Just as a little icebreaker, I would just also like to ask everyone please to mute Similo. Can you please just mute your mic? Simi, can you please mute because we can currently hear your background.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Okay, guys. First things first, I would like you guys to please turn on your cameras. Thank you so much to everyone who's already turned on their camera. I see your beautiful faces on screen. And I want to take a screenshot of this moment because I'm really, really happy to have you guys here. So, in three, two, one, just make sure that you have a big smile on there. Three, two, one, go. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. All right. So, as an icebreaker, I would like you guys to just introduce yourself. Who are you? Where are you based? And just a little fun fact about yourself, right? Let's start with Asive. I see your beautiful smile. So, let's start with you. You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Asive. I'm based in Cape Town in Kills River. Uh, I'm so excited for this boot camp. I'm someone who loves to laugh. Thank you.
Perfect. And we can see with the smile that, yeah, you really are someone who likes to laugh. Okay, thank you so much, Asive, for that wonderful intro. Let's hear from Clinton.
Hi guys, my name is Clinton Mabunda. I am based in Johannesburg, but in the Vanderbilt Park site. And I'm also excited to be part of this bootcamp. I hope and pray that I get something really tangible out of it. And a fun fact about me is I don't know, I'm shy and love having fun. So yeah, I believe that's a fun fact for me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Clinton. I feel you on that one of being shy. I'm also a little bit of an introvert myself. So, yeah. Let's hear from Nicolette.
Hi everyone, how are you?
We good, Nicolette. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. I'm so sorry for being late. I had some technical difficulties. Absolutely nothing wanted to work.
It's okay. Just tell us.
And I thought that load shedding was my biggest problem.
All right, we're just
So,
asking an intro about yourself. Where are you based,
okay,
and
no
what is your
problem.
fun fact? Yeah.
Okay, well, my name is Nicolette Steenkamp. I'm from Boksburg. And yeah, I actually just kind of, as everyone said, yeah, like I'm very shy. I'm very sorry, and I'm very nervous. Uh, but I actually, I'm enjoying this coding thing. It was one of those little rabbit holes in the internet that I ended up here. I ended up with she codes as well, so I'm loving that. And I'm finally being able to join Malsoft, so I'm looking forward to this challenge. So yeah, that's about
Amazing.
me.
Okay. You don't even come across as shy, I must say.
Trust me, I'm very shy.
Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Yeah. All right. And She Codes is a very great platform. I myself also started with She Codes, so you're definitely in the right hands. And I'm glad that you joined Microsoft Academy as well because you will be getting a lot of skills as well from here. Let's hear from Simpiwe.
Jesus. Okay, it's in with the mic. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Simpi.
Okay, my name is Simpiwa, and I am based in Johannesburg Springs. And I'm really
Mhm.
excited to being part of this boot camp. Guys, I'm a really shy person. So, yeah, that's all I can say.
All right. Thank you so much, Simpi. Thank you for that beautiful intro. Let's hear from Alexis.
Good morning.
Morning,
I'm
Alexis.
Alexis Dasani and I'm based in Cape Town. And something interesting about myself is that I enjoy cooking and eating Asian food.
Okay, okay. I
Sounds
love
good.
cooking as well. Amazing. I hope you can make us one of your favorite dishes one day.
If we're ever in one place.
All right, cool. Akona, let's hear from you.
Hello guys, my name is Akwana Yeland and I'm based in Cape Town.
Okay, and a little
Uh,
fun fact about you, Akona.
I play rugby semi-professionally.
Okay. We have
Thank you.
sportsmen here now. Okay, cool. Maybe we should start a Moss
Thank you.
Academy rugby team as well, and you can head it, right, Akona?
That would be nice. That would be nice.
All right. Cool, cool. Let's hear from Aroriswe Midupi, if she's on the call.
Hey guys, hope you all just sit down. Um, I hope everyone is good. My name is Precious. The lighting is probably missing. My name is Aura Riswe. That's my first name, but I know people will suffer with pronouncing it. You can call me Precious. That's my second name. I am Midupe. I'm from Rustenburg, Northwest. Two fun facts about me. Yeah, I love sports. I think, yeah.
Okay. Looks like we have a lot of sporty people. Yeah, I love it. I love to see it. Welcome, Aroriswe. And let's hear from Apelele.
Hi guys.
Hi, Apelele.
Sorry,
Hi.
I just joined. I missed most of
All right.
for
You just
first,
have
second,
to
and two.
Okay, you just have to tell us about yourself, where are you based, and fun fact about yourself.
Okay. My name is Abelele Kone. Do I have to turn my camera on? Oh,
Yes,
it's fine.
please, please.
Oh, okay. I'll try. Hi everyone. Yeah,
Hi.
my name is Abelele
Hi.
Kone. I am based in Johannesburg, Timaboneng. Yeah, I'm currently working as a finance assistant for a digital marketing company. Um, what did I miss? Fun fact about myself. Uh, I honestly don't know. I don't know myself that much, guys. No, yeah,
Okay, we'll get to know you as time goes. We have 6 months to get to know you, so it's
yeah,
okay.
cool. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Apelele.
Bye.
All right, let's hear from Litukula. I'm so sorry, guys, if I'm butchering your names. Litukula. If you're there, please unmute yourself. Letu, are you there? All right, it seems Letu is not there. Let's hear from Molebuheng. No Molebuheng either. All right, Nokukanya, are you there?
Hello guys, my name
Hi,
is Mulebuheng.
Nokukanya.
It's Muleboheng.
Oh, Molebuheng. Hi, Lebu. Sorry.
Hello guys, my name is Mulebuheng Mulebuheng Mushuma from Cape Town, and I'm based in Cape Town in Strength. I'm really excited to be a part of this bootcamp.
Thank you, Lebu. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Uratile. Uratile? Okay, guys, I think most of you guys have introduced yourselves. I don't know if the rest of the people are there or not, but I'm going to focus on you guys who are here right now. All right, guys. Firstly, I'd like to thank you so much for coming today. I'm so excited to welcome you. My name is Teboho, and I'm a junior software engineer and a technical mentor at Microsoft Academy. Today, I'm just going to be walking you through what Microsoft Academy is about and what you are putting value in for the next 6 months. I'm quickly just gonna introduce one of my colleagues, which is Junaid Alexander. He's also one of our technical mentors. Junaid, please also kindly introduce yourself.
Good morning, guys. How are you now? So I'm
We're
Junaid.
good.
Yeah.
Junaid,
Oh, sorry. My network just dropped quickly. Okay.
all right.
So yeah. So I'm helping table. So you guys can contact me anytime when you guys need help.
All right. Thank you so much, Junaid. All right, I'm just gonna quickly start sharing my screen. I'm actually so excited for this cohort. You guys look like a very fun bunch. Okay, I hope you guys can see my screen. Please confirm if you can.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. All right, guys. So, most of you on this call today, I know you know why you are here. And the number one place to be right now is Microsoft Academy because if you want to become a software engineer, we offer you 100% guaranteed internships and job placements. And this is all done in a space of 6 months. I can attest to this because when I joined Microsoft Academy in April, I had probably like 5 months experience by working and coding by myself. So I was self-taught. I had no structure, and all I was doing was teaching myself, right? By using resources online. And I realized that not having a structure and not having a community of people to be there for you while you are on this coding journey can be very, very daunting. And it's easy for you to give up, right? Because you don't have people supporting you. And that's when I joined Microsoft Academy. I'm happy that you guys chose this bootcamp specifically because they're so powerful when it comes to the community they have with their students. And you guys are really going to find that advantageous on your side. All right. Just a little background of what we're going to be talking about today. I will be sharing our mission as Microsoft Academy, also on our company background, our team, how we work, as well as the course curriculum that you guys can expect to be working on for the next 6 months. And then your career opportunities that will be open to you after graduating in this bootcamp, and our learning platform where you'll be learning everything. And then lastly, we'll have a segment for questions. So please write down your questions and keep them till the end of the segment. All right, what is our mission? Our mission as Microsoft Academy is to reduce youth unemployment to 0%. By doing what? We want to help equip you with the necessary tech skills that are currently in demand worldwide, and then for you to have access to global opportunities, right? So we are currently solving two problems at hand. I'm sure you guys, we all live in South Africa. We know the situation right now with youth unemployment, not to mention unemployment in as a whole, right? And also the global tech skills shortage. For example, in the US, they need developers, right? So we currently have our co-founder, Lawrence Jimu, who's currently in the US, who's going to be scouting for clients so that our students can have the advantage of being employed in the US because there's such a huge shortage and we are trying to close that gap. Okay. Next up, I'm going to do a company background. So, starting back to how it started, 2018, Microsoft Academy was founded, right? And we have our founder, Larif Jimu, who was in his college dorm room just lazing around and studying. And he just realized that a lot of students were coming to him, asking him to make CVs for them, to design logos for them. And he saw an advantage in that. And that's where he started using Canva. While it was probably it just came out at that time. So he used Canva to help people make CVs and just design logos and stuff for them. And then he realized that one thing led to another. He went from graphic design to coding, and he learned HTML and CSS. And today he's a founder of the very Microsoft Academy that you guys are a part of today. So it's very possible, guys, to start from nothing from 2 to 3 years ago and have a startup in 5 years. Okay. In 2020, Microsoft Academy won an award from Clutch, Manifest, and Good Firms, and our team has grown from 1 to 12 members, both permanent and temporary contractors. And then in 2022, we launched Microsoft Academy. Just a little background is that Microsoft is actually two companies in one. So we have Microsoft, which is the software company. Then we have Microsoft Academy, which is the school. The reason we started the school was because we realized that our software company, we didn't have enough developers. The developers that we had were either not good or they didn't have enough skills, and we had to always resource out or source out for other developers in other countries. So we were like, why not start our own school and build these students to become the developers that we need, and we can help them work for us, right? And that's where you guys come in as well. We are also currently incorporated in the US. Like I said, our co-founder, Lawrence Jimu, is currently in Minnesota and he is studying at the moment, but he's also our co-founder. So he's looking for clients that will be able to help our students get job in the US market as well. In 2023, which is this year, we adopted to AI because how many of you guys know that AI is taking over, right? I mean, ChatGPT, we have so many AI things happening that there's no way you can ignore it, okay? So we launched our very own chatbot, or Leo, which helps our students. So whenever you have a question and a mentor is not available, you can just go on the platform and talk to Leo. He's more like ChatGPT. And please, guys, abuse Leo. He's part of our family at Microsoft Academy, and he can really help you on your coding journey. Okay. And Microsoft Academy will be launching in Cape Town as well. We only currently have a branch right now in Johannesburg, where I am currently. And then Mr. Larif will also be in Cape Town by next month, launching Microsoft Cape Town. And then after that, he will be moving to Oklahoma. So you guys are in good hands when it comes to, especially if you want to work remotely, this is the perfect place for you to be. Or if you want to move to the US as well, you have chosen the perfect career to do so. All right. So you guys can meet our wonderful team. Firstly, up top here, we have our co-founders. If you don't know them, this is Larif Jimu, our founder and CEO. And then this is his brother, Lawrence Jimu, who is our co-founder. And then we have a total of 12 staff members, averaging to an age of 25. So most people on our team are very, very young because we really highly believe in the youth, guys. And I feel like I personally, myself, I love being a part of something that's building the youth, the leaders of tomorrow, and Microsoft Academy is all for that. We have 30 plus years of experience as well. We're a fairly young company as Microsoft Academy, but Microsoft has been around for quite some time. Right. And then over here is just a picture of our students. This was our July cohort when they came into our campus. We had donuts, we shared stories together, we shared our visions with each other. And the nice thing about this is that everyone has a like-minded spirit. We are all rooting for one thing, and it's so nice to be a part of a community like that. And maybe one day you guys can also come to our campus and enjoy that experience as well. All right, let's talk about statistics and why you should be looking into software development or why you make the right decision for being here today. Right? According to precedentresearch.com, basically the digital transformation market from 2021 to 2030 is going to grow each year with 15%, right? With an increase of digital transformation every single year, right? And when you look at the world's top 25 most valuable brands like Amazon, TikTok, my favorite, all of these brands are basically tech companies. Well, 80% of them are tech companies. So that should be hinting out something to you that tech is definitely the next big thing and it's already here, it's already starting. So I'm glad that you guys are already jumping on the train as soon as possible. All right, in terms of the industry landscape, we have a digital job growth from 2020 to 2025. When you look at the new jobs that are going to be created by 2025, 149 million of these new jobs will be created by 2025. And only about 98 million of that 149 million will be software developers. So you right here on this call, sitting here right now, you make one of 98 million people who will be creating these jobs or getting these jobs. And that's like more than 80% of that number already. So you guys definitely chose the right path because there's such a high demand. I don't think people understand that when we say that it's really true. We're not making it up at all. 98 million is a lot of jobs. All right. And then is tech or a career in tech a safe bet, right? So we have your fastest growing jobs versus your fastest declining jobs, right? If you just look at the list on your left hand side, the top 10 fastest growing jobs, most of them are basically tech jobs, right? When you looked at AI and machine learning, for example, information security analysts, fintech engineers, data analysts, those are all tech related jobs, right? And these are your fastest growing jobs right now. And then on your right hand side, we have your top 10 fastest declining jobs. I mean, things like your postal services, your cashiers, and your data entry clerks. These jobs will probably be non-existent in the future, right? So, yeah, a lot of these things are just showing you that tech really is taking over. Okay. And then how much do tech professionals make? Right. I'm just going to first look at the stats over here by OfficeIn, where an average developer's salary by your location with an experience of 0 to 2 years. In Cape Town, you could be making 27K. In Johannesburg, you could be making 24K, and in Pretoria, 25K, right? So if you don't know, Cape Town is basically the tech hub. So people like Alexis and Clinton who are in Cape Town, you guys are already in the most advantageous spot ever as tech people, okay? But one thing I want to say also to you guys is don't bet too much that your first salary will definitely be 27K if you're in Cape Town, because you need to also factor in things like experience, right? Because I realize that in tech, experience doesn't matter as much, but if you are able to sell yourself, you are able to show your portfolio to recruiters, you are able to build an e-commerce site and show them what you can do, that is basically your experience, right? So it's all about knowing how to sell yourself. And also, companies differ, guys. There will be a company that will give you that 27K and not even negotiate on anything. But there are companies who won't, right? And also, companies that are starting out, for example, startups, it might be a little bit more complicated than that. I want to share a little testimony about one of our students. She's my personal friend as well. We started the bootcamp together. Last week, she signed a contract with a very famous company, a very big tech company in Cape Town, and she's earning 20K. She signed a contract to earn 20K as a technical assistant. right? So it's so possible, guys. She didn't even finish the boot camp. She's left of 1 month and she's already graduated. She hasn't graduated and she already got a job where she's going to be getting 20K. So hence I'm saying don't focus too much on the money, although we know the money is very important. But if you can get 20K as an entry level, that is amazing. Amazing. All right. And then let's look at the career opportunities, right? So if you're still looking at where you want to fit in, I remember when I started, I didn't know, do I want to be a back-end developer? Do I want to be a front-end developer? I wasn't too sure. But then I realized as I went and I coded and I experienced what programming really was, I naturally fell into front end development because I'm a creative at heart, right? So you too, don't be too harsh on yourself onto where you're gonna fall. You might be full stack, you might be back end, you might be front end. If you will see it as time goes. So the potential job roles that you could have after graduating in 6 months is you could be a web developer, front end or back end, and then a mobile app developer, a data scientist, a blockchain developer, a UX UI designer, as well as an IT consultant. Okay. The other pathways that you could take as well is being a startup founder. People like Larif and Loris, who started their own company like Mousesoft and Mousesoft Academy. You can do it without even a lot of coding knowledge, right? So coding is important, but it's basically just the foundation for you to be able to break into these jobs as well. You don't really need to be a full-on developer to even start a startup, for example, or even be a UI UX designer. People like UX designers don't even need to code, right? So this is just your foundation to be able to get access to those opportunities. Next is your freelancer or independent contractor, your tech mentors or coach like myself, and content creators or tech influencers like myself as well. I use my TikTok a lot to create content and to create inspiration around people to know that there are a lot of opportunities in tech. And I myself, the way I broke into tech is a testimony that it is very, very much possible to start from nothing and get into the tech industry. Then lastly, we have plugin developers, which is just drag and dropping. You drag and drop and create websites by just drag and dropping elements and different stuff. So yeah. All right. And then what are the problems that we are faced with as a nation, right? 65% of South African youth are unemployed, even after completing college degrees. I'm sure if I can just ask one person on this call, if you know anyone who's currently unemployed but has a degree or has an honors degree or master's, someone is going to say, yeah, I know someone. Because it's the reality we are in right now in South Africa, right? That's problem number one. Number two is companies are struggling to attract and retain skilled developers, and there's a massive shortage in the world, right? So even though there probably is developers, right, but there's a shortage of them. And also, if they are developers, they probably don't have the necessary skills that they need to be able to excel as a developer as well. So, different challenges like maintaining current talent, keeping employees engaged remotely, limited resources, and moving employees back to state. The third problem would be learning to code in isolation can be very, very discouraging. I, for one, can attest to this one that being self taught was good. It taught me a lot of self discipline. But doing it alone was not easy. It was not easy at all. I even had to go on LinkedIn and find a mentor because I realized it's not possible if you're doing it alone. It's probably possible, but it's extra hard for you to do it than having people around you. So I would say to you guys, really utilize having your colleagues right now. The people on this call are going to be with you for the next 6 months. Build friendships with these people. You don't know who could be your startup founder here in this group right now, you know? So make sure that you network as a team as well. Network with the people around you and use the resources that you are given. All right. And then our solution as Master of Academy, the first solution is for you to learn, right? So we give you a space of 6 months to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, frameworks such as React and Node.js. And then you get to choose if you want to be backend and front end or if you want to be a full stack developer. It's all up to you and what works for you. And then after learning all these skills, we want you to apply them into an internship. So you'll be working on real life projects as well in these internships. And please remember that you have to get an average of 75% for you to be able to graduate. So all of the projects that you'll be graded on and the pair projects that you'll be graded on are very, very important so that you can get your 75% mark at the end of the bootcamp. Number three, you will get a full-time job. We either just give you the job through Mousesoft Academy or Mousesoft, our software company, or we will source you out to our clients. All right. So I don't know if you guys have any questions, but I will take questions shortly. How are you going to be learning, right? So what are you getting out of this bootcamp? How are you going to be investing your time, right? Which is very, very important. Number one, we're going to start by learning new concepts through reading and watching videos. Number two, we have complete several quizzes at the end of or during a new section. These quizzes are very helpful for you to understand, to make sure that you're understanding the work that you just learned. Number three, we have individual exercises and coding challenges to test new concepts, right? Number four would be 2 live weekly meetings. So you'll be having weekly meetings with myself or Mr. Larif himself. And then you guys will be we check in on you every week to see how you're doing, what are the challenges that you are faced with. And also we have presentations. So you will be presenting on your pair project or your group project, just so you can get into the gist of what a real developer does on a day-to-day. Okay. And then number five is your individual and group capstone projects, which are very vital and will contribute to your 75% average at the end. We're like Harvard University, guys. We want you to be the best. That's why we set it to 75, because we really believe that that is the best average that you can get out of this bootcamp. And if more, even better. We want you guys to go out and represent Mousesoft Academy the best way that you can. So yeah. So your individual capstones. So at the end of each level, so let's say right now you guys are going to be starting with HTML. That's level one, right? So at the end of level one, you will have an individual project to work on and a group capstone to work on applying HTML. So you apply whatever concept you are learning in that level. Okay, then number six, we have your project grading and feedback for improvements. I myself, as well as Junaid, your technical mentor, will be grading each and every project that you guys submit, and you'll be getting feedback on how you can improve it. And if you want to improve it, you just improve it and then you send it back to us, and we can give you a new mark off of that as well. All right. And then what is the course curriculum? What are you going to be learning for the next 6 months? So the tech stack that we focus on here at Mousesoft Academy is the MERN stack, which is your MongoDB, Express, React, as well as Node.js, right? And why we chose this tech stack specifically is because it's so in demand right now. When you look at all the different websites like Netflix, Uber Eats, whatever, YouTube, for example. Most of these websites and applications are using JavaScript and the MERN stack to be able to run on the browser, right? So that is why we want to focus on this specific stack, because it means there's more jobs and there's more in-demand skills for them. So the first thing you're going to learn is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. JavaScript, which will be your programming language, right? And then number two, you will move on to your front end framework, which is React, my personal favorite, love of my life. I love React so much. And then you have your back end, which is Node.js, right? For all those who love working in the terminal, this one will be perfect for you. And then if you want to do both, you definitely can do both. And then we have your databases and your APIs, and we also help you to prep for interviews at the end. And there are times also when we will ask you for your CVs. For example, if we have an opportunity presented to us where people are looking for students, we ask you for your CV and then we send it through to the clients. And you might even find that you don't even have to finish the bootcamp before you can even get a job. But I would recommend that you finish the bootcamp and get your certificate because that is the best way forward for you. And that is why you are here, basically. All right. One of our favorite quotes by James Clear is that if you can get 1% better every day for a full year, you will end up 37 times better by the end of the year. So, what I want you guys to have at the back of your mind as you go through this boot camp, just try to be better 1% every day. Don't be too hard on yourselves. There'll be days where you want to just throw your laptop on the floor and give up. Trust me, I've also been there, right? But if you can just get 1% better every day, I promise you, you will reach the end. And when you reach the end, the fruits that you will experience and have at the end will be so beautiful. And you will thank yourself. Your future self will definitely thank yourself at the end. All right. So now I'm just going to share on our learning platform where you guys will be learning. I quickly want to stop sharing this one. All right. I don't know how many of you guys have been on the platform already. Before I do that, let's see if we have any questions. I feel like I've been speaking a lot. Do we have any questions from anyone? Do you guys want to ask anything? No questions?
Hi, Debu. I actually do have a question.
Okay.
But I think it was supposed to be the very last question after everything's done. But I'll just go on either way. When are we actually starting? Because I probably missed that somewhere. But like it's the actual start date.
Okay, so your actual start date is today, right? So after this meeting, Larif will be opening up the platform for you to be able to start on level 0 and level 1. So you can start on the HTML and CSS already. Yeah, so officially today is your start date, and then next week we'll be meeting up again. I think your meetings will be on a Wednesday. Yeah, your weekly meetings will definitely be on a Wednesday. So every Wednesday you'll be seeing me. And then yeah. I hope I answered your question, Apelele.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. One more question.
Mm-hmm.
I read somewhere, I can't remember when was it. It was saying there will be in-person meetings bi-weekly. I don't know if maybe that's still a thing or.
In-person meetings.
Yeah, whereby maybe we go to a branch in Sentin. I don't know
Okay.
if I yeah.
So basically, what they mean by that is you can come to the campus if you would like. Currently, our campus is in Rosebank, but as of next month, our campus will be in Sandton. So we work Sandton. If you would like to come, you just have to make an appointment with me and let me know that you're coming to campus that day and you can come. We definitely love our students coming on campus. So, yeah, if you'd like to do that, just let me know.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I'm answered.
All right, thank you. All right, so I'm just going to show you guys the platform that you'll be working on. I see a hand, a corner.
I'm sorry, so is the platform self-paced?
Sorry?
Is the platform or the portal will be working from self-paced, like are the levels self-paced?
Yes. Everything is kind of self-paced, but if you guys are full-time students, right? Because most of you on this call would like to finish in 6 months. So we have a pace that we move at. So every week when you come to the weekly meetings, we tell you, okay, you should be done with this level now. You're gonna have your presentations on this day, and then your capstone should be handed in on this day. And then after that, we open a new level for you. So every time you finish a level, we open a new one for you until you finish. I hope that makes sense. All right, Alexis.
So, with that being said, we self-paced, but what if we work ahead of time and there are group projects that need to be done?
All right, if you're ahead of time, I would recommend that you try to move at the pace of your group or your cohort, basically, right? Because you guys are starting as a cohort for a reason. But I won't say that if you want to be ahead, that's still fine. But the only problem with that is that you won't have access to the other levels, right? So we only open a level once your group is finished, then we move on to the next group. It's just the way that we work. We currently working. Yeah. But if you feel like you want to be ahead of everyone, that's something you would have to arrange with Larif as well. For example, would you like to finish in 6 months, Alexis?
No, in 4 months.
In 4 months.
So
That's why
January will be bang.
I also felt the same way when I began as well. But you will see once you start that there's so much that you're going to learn by working with other people and collaborating with different team members, right? Because when you become a software engineer, you'll be working with people as well, you know? So I would say use that to your advantage as well. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just going to continue sharing my screen and show you guys the platform that this platform is going to become your best friend. All right, so basically over here is just my profile. Please do make sure that you have your picture so that we can see you and know who you are, because we're very big on community and we love to get to know you guys. And this is basically the point system that we have. These are the points I've accumulated since I've joined Microsoft Academy. I will explain shortly what the points are for. And then this is where you're going to have your courses, right? So if you go to view my courses over here, all right, so you guys will only have level 0 and level 1 at this moment, right? And this is the active level that you will be on, where you have all your capstone project and your paid capstones and the different projects that you're going to be presenting on as well. And it should be open for you. So when you enter on this level 1, building web pages with HTML and CSS, this is like the human skeleton and just clothing it and styling it, right? This is your core for web development. All right, so we have week 1 where we introduce you to front end development and we introduce you to HTML, how to use Git and GitHub. And then in week 2, we will show you what CSS is and the basics of CSS, as well as capstone projects that you guys will be building. Okay, so let me just enter so you guys can see the different capstone projects that you'll be working on. All right, so basically this is your HTML individual project. This will be the first one that you ever build. So in this one, you have different challenges. You can choose which one you want. We have challenge 1, where you can build your personal CV web page, and we give you nice instructions on what is expected of you or the criteria that you need to follow. Or you can choose challenge 2, which is just to, sorry about that, build a recipe page, right? So a recipe page, people like Alexis who love to cook, I'm sure she will enjoy this project a lot. And then challenge number 3, which is to design a product landing page. And we give you nice instructions as well on how you can do that and what is expected of you. All right. And then these criteria are very important, but we want you guys to be as creative as you want to be. Right. So if you want to use different pictures, you want to incorporate a different design or a template in it, please go ahead. We are all for creativity here at Microsoft Academy. You're not limited at all. And then if you also have, maybe you have a coding experience already, a coding background, and you want to use JavaScript in your project, we won't penalize you for that. But for the specific level that you are on, like HTML, I will only be grading you on HTML and CSS, right? I won't look at the JavaScript. But if you go above and beyond, I can look at that as well and maybe give you extra. But it's not that advisable that I do that, especially at these early levels of HTML and CSS. All right. All right, I hope you guys kind of had a feel of what is going to be expected of you and how the platform is going to be for you guys. In the early stages of the videos, you will be faced with Larif, who will be sharing with you guys what HTML is, what front end is, and what you guys can expect in this industry. I personally enjoy the videos because I'm a visual learner, and I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. And then over here is just your courses which we went through, your communities, your opportunities. This is where we can just post new jobs or freelancing gigs if you're someone who wants to make extra cash, or you can just talk to Larif specifically if you want to do some freelancing while you're doing the boot camp. And then these are just the events, whether it's virtual or in person. Um, all right, and then this is our beautiful activity feed where our students post. So whenever you have a project that you need to submit, you submit it over here. You will just kindly greet the people, post your project, share your link to your project, and people can just engage with you and give you feedback and congratulate you on your good work. I really personally love that because it keeps you going in the boot camp and you keep on learning more and more from other people as well. And then these are just the members over here and the active people like Junaid and Nokukanya, Nicolette. I see a lot of new faces. I was looking at you guys the other day and I was so excited. So yeah, even on this activity feed over here is where I will be sharing the meeting links. So if we have a meeting next week, you guys will probably see the Google Meet link over here. So please stay on top of your game and always be active when you get notifications from the platform. And then this is just a project that one of our students built. She had a pair project with her friend, with her colleague Sia, and they built this really cool Harry Potter dice game, and it looked amazing, and they used JavaScript for it. So yeah, those are just some of the things you guys will be doing as well. Then we have the course support, where you can request a call for us, like a one-on-one. If you don't want to use this, you can just directly ask me on the platform, and I will share my Google Calendar link where you guys can actively just book calls with me when you need me to explain something to you, or Junaid will help you with it as well, or maybe you're stuck. The one rule I would give you to you guys is that we don't spoon feed you, right? Because we want you to be able to be a firm software developer who can do so much more, right? And not depend on others, because that's so important as a software developer. But also, there's a fine line in you just asking for help when you need it, because you will get stuck, trust me. So maybe after 15 minutes of being stuck on something, try to use ChatGPT or our beautiful AI robot over here, Leo, and ask him for help, right? So you can just ask him, hey, please explain the concept of what is HTML, what is CSS, and he would gladly explain it to you. Or how do I push my code to GitHub, right? And then if you feel like he's still not answering your questions or you are not getting what you want, now you are able to book a call with me, and then we can jump on a call and I'll be able to help you as well. All right. And then lastly, we have our leaderboard. I personally, my personal favorite on this activity feed is the leaderboard, where whatever points you receive, so whenever you log in, you receive points. Whenever you submit something, you receive points. Whenever you post on the activity feed or comment on other students' posts, you also get points for that. And maybe you did a personal project and then you submit it to me, you can also receive points on that. And then at the end of each month, we look at who was number one, and then we'll congratulate you, and there might be a reward for you at the end of the month as well. Currently, our student of the month last month was Sia. She's part of the July cohort. So anyone can win on this leaderboard, whether you are an OG person and you've been here for a while or you are fairly new, you can also be top of the leaderboard. We don't discriminate at all. All right, guys, I think that's it when it comes to the leaderboard. Others is just self-explanatory, like the messages and the notifications and everything. Yeah. All right, now I think it's going to be time for questions. I want to hear what you guys are thinking. How are you guys feeling? Let's hear if anyone has a question. No questions?
I think everyone is still in shock, maybe.
I hope not. I hope not. Alexis?
Oh,
When can we expect any events, or are there any upcoming events for this month?
All right, for this month, currently we don't have any events because also it's almost closing time for us. So, but if we have any new event or something coming up, we definitely send you emails. So all of you guys are on our mailing list, and we'll be sending that out to you guys. So you'll be the first ones to know about that. Yeah. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty. Aroriswe?
I just wanted to ask, I understand that you were saying that the course is self-paced, but I wanted to ask, especially for full-time students, more or less, or are like the approximate hours that are kind of required for them to code? Like how many hours are required from the full-time students to code daily from how the course is structured, basically?
All right. So Larif always says to us a maximum of 8 hours a day is what you should be spending on the course every single day as a full-time student. And then if you failed, then 6 hours. Because you have one thing I know about coding, guys, you have to code every day for you to be able to, for everything to stick, right? So try to make sure that you code every single day. And yeah, then everything else will be able to fall into place and you'll be able to learn the concepts faster as well if you keep on learning and you keep on pushing as well. Yeah. Nokukanya? All right. Nokukanya, you had your hand up.
Hi. I just wanted to find out, you were talking about the coming into class. I was wondering if it's possible to come in like once a week. I know you said we should notify you. As much as I feel confident in working on my own, I also feel that I would be much more comfortable actually maybe just seeing you, even if it's once or every 2 weeks, just to get that personal feel. I feel like I work better with that, or I don't know if it's a mindset that I've had maybe because this is literally the first remote kind of situation that I've found myself in when learning. But I don't know if that be allowed just for interaction. I feel like human interaction for me works much better in like I'm able to
All right, I think I lost you a bit there.
communicate more.
Okay. I think we lost you a bit, Nokukanya, but hearing from what you said previously is that you would like a more human interaction, right? I just want to know from you, are you part-time or full-time?
I'm a full-time student based in Johannesburg.
Okay. All right. So for our full-time students, you definitely will have everyone actually, whether you are full-time or part-time, you will have a human interaction. So whenever you're stuck, like I explained earlier, and you feel like you need certain clarity on a certain concept, then you book a call with one of the mentors, myself or Junaid, and we'll be there to help you, as well as the activity feed where everyone is available 24/7. You can just post a question on the activity feed and someone will answer you, or in the WhatsApp group and someone will answer you as well, which is the nice thing about Microsoft Academy, the community that you guys have. And also for each cohort, we'll be assigning a group leader, right? So I think before this meeting ends, we should pick a group leader that you guys can vote for. And then that group leader can be someone that you can go to and ask them, hey, I need help with this and this and this. And then you guys can just bring your concerns to me at the weekly meeting as well. So the weekly meetings that we have to check up on you guys, to see what challenges you're facing, to see where you need help, right? So those are very important. I would advise you guys to attend the weekly meetings as well, to have that human interaction every week as well. Yeah. I hope I answered your question, Nokukanya.
Yes, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Any more questions, guys? No more questions? All right. I just wanted to quickly
Yeah,
ask
us.
Junaid. Hello, our research.
Listen, us.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wanted to ask because about the project as well. Uh, After every project that we do we get to like put them in our GitHub? Like, or do you guys select the best projects that go into the portfolio section? Or like that's what I wanted to understand.
Okay. So basically, every capstone project that you're going to be working on, you have to push it to your GitHub. We're going to ask you to make your GitHub profiles where you push all of your projects. Because one thing I've noticed is that recruiters really like going on GitHub and checking out your projects. This is the number one thing you can do if you really want to get a job before you even finish this boot camp, right? Personally, that's what I did. I built projects by myself. I did personal projects by myself, and that's how I landed my first job, right? So yes, you have to push all of your code to GitHub and make sure that every project that you work on is out there so people can see it. We also have this thing called 100 Days of Code, where you participate on LinkedIn and just post the projects that you're working on. Tell people what you learned, tell people what challenges you faced, and let recruiters see what skills you have, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say to you. Your GitHub is very important. Your portfolio as well is very important, which you will build towards the end of the bootcamp. But if you'd like to build it already, we can also help you with that because you are already our platform or our school basically wants to rely on project-based learning because everything you learn by doing, which is the most important thing as a software developer. You solve problems, and that's where projects come in. So that is our biggest motto in this bootcamp. I hope I answered your question, Auroriswe.
Definitely, yes.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, guys. If there's no further questions, I'm just gonna ask Junaid to quickly just share his experience about being a Microsofter or a student here at Microsoft and what he has experienced and what he has went through the past. I think he's been on the platform for 3 months now because he started in July, if I'm not mistaken. Junaid, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm yeah.
All
Sure.
right.
So first I wanna say welcome to Survivor. So my experience. So I started at Zio. So my boot camp ended in June. And then I think I helped Tion with a JavaScript, and then I was so interested in a boot camp that she spoke highly of Microsoft Academy. And then I joined, and then I asked Ladle if I can like maybe mentor. He's at school, so I became a volunteer. And honestly, like I'm gonna be straightforward. My HTML, my CSS, my JavaScript, and even my soft skills, even my soft skills has improved since my leadership skills has improved. Like I can honestly say, I'm alright with JavaScript. I'm alright with CSS. I'm alright with HTML. I don't like, you know, like at first I used to drown in it, but like No complaints. Like Microsoft Academy forces you to learn this stuff. There's no way. There's no shortcut. Like you have to. Like the questions, the projects. There's no way out of it. Like the group projects, it's incredible. Like I mean, I get to work with people. So it's basically you can't take this 6 months as a developer job. If you look at it, when you start any developer job, you are given a certain things to learn, and you're gonna work in a group. So Microsoft Academy is basically like a training platform for you. That's all I can say. No complaints.
All right. Thank you so much, Junaid. Thank you so much. Junaid is one of our mentors and he's also the group leader for his cohort. So even leadership roles like this, guys, can really help you in when you're looking for a job. These are things you can share as well on your CV that you are part of your cohort and you are the group leader for your cohort. So we are very big on advancing you as a person as well as professionally. And I really pray that you guys will have the full experience of being at Microsoft Academy and come with it as in a clear mindset and have a mindset that this is why I'm here. I know why I'm here, and this is what I want to achieve by the end of 6 months. And trust you, believe me, that you will achieve it. We currently have over 4 students in my cohort. When I started with them in April, they are currently employed, right? So it's very possible, guys, for you to get a job before you even finish the boot camp. So it's all about your mindset. It's all about your passion, where your passion lies, and what you are willing to sacrifice for you to get to where you want to be. Okay. With that being said, guys, I think I'm even going over time now. I hope you guys enjoy your journey and happy coding. I hope you guys will utilize the resources that we are giving you. Even me, use me. Whenever you need help, please don't be afraid to reach out. If you need someone to talk to, we are also here because software engineering is not an easy journey. I don't want to lie to you guys and say it's going to be easy. This 6 months, you're just going to go through it. No, no, guys, it's not going to be easy. But that is why I said you guys are at an advantage because you have a whole community who's rooting for you to be able to make it to the end. All right. That's it from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Level 1 will be open for you. If not, it's already open probably. And enjoy it and make sure that you put in the best that you can. I will see you guys in next week's weekly meeting. And then I think the link will be shared with you via email as we did with this meeting. And we have that meeting every week. All right. Bye, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the meeting. Bye, Alexis.
Thank
Bye.
you very much, Debo, and bye.
Bye, Clinton.
All right, guys.
Thank you very much.
Bye, everyone.